Hey, beautiful people. I hope you all are well. I hope you're grand. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. It's good to have you. If you are a returning subscriber, it's good to have you back. To the new beautiful people, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Your engagement is highly appreciated. Today, I will be recapping and reviewing episode 3 of Adulting Season 3. Let's get to it. On scene 1, we see Eric walking into Mapasega's place after he hasn't been answering her calls. It seems like he's regretting going back to his old life at the township and wants to make things right with Umapasega. She tells him that she wants to feel loved. Eric seems conflicted, but he seems like he's willing to adjust. She lets him inside the house and closes the door. On scene 2, we see Bonga's family at her mother's house. Bonga has called a meeting with the family for them to intervene with regards to the baby issue. Scene 3. Mpho is asleep when he is awakened by a knock on the door. He wakes up and opens. To his surprise, it's Gail. She came with coffee and to make him breakfast. They have a sweet moment until Mpho's phone starts ringing and it's Uzithulele. Gail gets ticked off and she walks away, promising to call him later. Scene 4. Bonga's family arrive at his house for the meeting. Nkanyezi isn't present because she's still at work. Silo arrives and as always, he is mean and unhinged. Usilo, Usilo, guys. He's a character, that one. On scene 5, Zito arrives unannounced at Mpho's place to drop off annual increase documents from school. They argue and she leaves. Scene 6, Nkanyezi arrives to find Bonga outside waiting for her. She tries to reason with him, but Bonga cuts her off before she can finish talking and tells her that the elders are waiting for her. They walk in. While the meeting is taking place, Nkanyezi tries to explain that she will bear children for Bonga, but they are newlyweds and she's still adjusting to their marriage while focusing on her career. Babongane Manyosi disagrees and emphasizes that they paid Lobola in order for her to grow the Dembe family. Silo, Nkanyezi's brother, jumps in to defend his sister in a very disrespectful manner. They start arguing and the whole meeting turns into a brawl. On scene 7, Eric and Mapasega are on a cozy date. They seem to be enjoying each other's company. They get home and they make love. And then Eric is suddenly on an edge to leave, stating that Umaketsi, his grandmother, needs him. He leaves Umapasega hanging. Yes, she even tries to offer him food, but he's like, no, I have to bounce. Scene 8. Bonga gives Nkanyezi an ultimatum that either she does what he's asking for or they take a break and reconsider everything. Nkanyezi is shocked, but to Bonga's surprise, she agrees to take the break and asks Ubutwake Usilo to leave with her. Upon walking out, Silo gets cocky and they walk off, leaving Bonga devastated. Nkanyezi unenkani, and she's not taking no for an answer. She's really putting her career first before umshado wakhe. On scene 9, Gail and Mpho are trying to get it on, but Mpho is struggling to get it up. He struggles a lot and he ends up suggesting that they take some tequilas. So they take some shots, but he's still struggling. And he mistakenly calls Gail by Zitu's name. That sets Gail off and she leaves. Mpho tries to stop her, but she's had enough and she leaves anyway. On scene 10, Mapaseka is having a braai with her friends and Eric. The friends are impressed by Eric, but one particular friend seems to be really into Eric. And she's not even hiding it, guys. On scene 11, Mpho is back at Zitu's house, trying to convince her to put the kids to a public school because he can no longer afford private school. Uzitu doesn't budge and she dismisses him. On scene 12, Mapaseka and Eric are walking out Mapaseka's friend, the silly one, the naughty one. Mapaseka rushes off to answer a phone call, leaving Eric and the friend alone. The friend tries to make advances to Eric, but Mapaseka soon comes back and she seems to be aware of what's happening. Eric and Mapaseka are both shocked, and the friend just tries to make an excuse and she drives off. On scene 13, Bonga goes to see Nkanyezi at her brother's place. He tries to reason with her, but Nkanyezi won't budge. They argue. Nkanyezi dismisses him. She has temporarily moved to her brother's place. On scene 14, the gents are dining in seafood. Mpho tells the guys that he's not going to afford to pay for the bill. Eric tells him that Vuyani will cover it because he's a big spender now. Vuyani tells the gents that he's got the bill. Ubonga is still conflicted by the fact that Nkanyezi chose to leave their marital home even after all the options he tried to get her to reason with him. The gents sympathize with him. A bunch of hot girls come around their table to join them. Seems like Ubonga is slowly going back to his old ways. Scene 15, we see Mapaseka and Eric and Umakete arriving home from church. Mapaseka offers to go to the shops to buy a few things to cook for them, leaving Eric and Umakete to talk. Makete is impressed by Mapaseka, and she advises Eric to take the relationship seriously and move in with her because he can't be Gogo's boy forever. Eric seems reluctant, but he's open to the idea. On scene 16, Vuyani is at Beth's place when Beth walks in. Yo, guys, Beth ukwatile. She's livid about Vuyani's spending. He covered a bill of 40K. He tells Beth to come down because it's just a little amount. Beth puts him in his place and tells him he must tread carefully or else she will find someone, or she will hire someone rather, who will manage that business efficiently. Scene 17, Eric and Mpho are at Eric's house. Eric tells Mpho that his car's engine is dead and he needs about 100K to replace it. Mpho freaks out. Yonke into iyabheda kuMpho, hey. Akukho kulungayo shem. Sabathu uthi uyazama umntana abantu kuyabheda. Eric has a solution for him. He advises him to trade in the car for a less expensive one. Scene 18. Vuyani tells Beth that he wants to buy her off their club partnership. Beth just laughs it off and tells Vuyani that he just needs to behave, that's all. On scene 19, Mpho arrives at Zitu's house with a new car, a convertible. He seems to be in high spirits and he gives Zitu new application forms of an affordable school. Seems like Zitu has no choice but to accept that they have to change schools and downgrade from a private school. On scene 20, Vuyani is at the club hyping up the guests and partying with them. Beth walks in and she's not amused by what she sees. Seems like there's trouble in paradise. Scene 21, Bonga walks into a hotel room to two sexy women who have been waiting for him. He asks for a drink, takes off his shirt, and they get it on. And that is where the episode ends, guys. I'll give episode 3 a 7 out of 10 because I missed my girl Uminki. She wasn't in episode 3. But other than that, it was a good episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed the review and the recap. Please stay subscribed to Showmax so you never miss out on the upcoming episodes. Beautiful people, thank you for watching. Please, 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 please subscribe to my channel so I can keep bringing you entertaining content. See you on the next one. Bye. Mwah.